Leo, this is a subject close to your heart. Just Stop Oil.
Yeah, so Just Stop Oil, the eco-zealots are plotting to paralyse London next week with a series of mass protests to cripple the economic heart of Britain.
What's this, like their Tet offensive? They're just going to go full on the capital.
Yeah, and we've seen, I mean, just today I saw a video, it wasn't in this country, I think it was in Germany, but a trucker actually drove at them and pushed them along the street. And if they'd, snagged on something, they would have been under his wheels. So I think, somebody is going to get hurt very seriously, possibly die as a result of this.
What are they talking about doing? What sort of things are they talking about here?
So they're going to do more of the, roadblocks and things like that. And it's to scrap all new domestic oil and gas licensing, because the government has said we're going to license more domestic oil and gas because, being dependent on Russia didn't work out. But the thing is, Just Stop Oil they're not just like some woolly, well-meaning eco-warriors. They're funded by a green energy baron, Dale Vince, who's worth over £100 million. His company makes green energy from wind and solar and
whatever. So you're saying there's a financial interest here?
So yeah, he's got an absolute interest in, he funds Just Stop Oil to push this agenda, and they're bringing pressure. They're like a sort of street militia bringing pressure to try and stop this new domestic oil and gas licensing.
Leo,
he also funds Labour, and they'll bring through policy, they'll bring through subsidies. The last Labour government paid him £36 million in subsidies. So
yeah, but Leo, you say that, but when you talk to these people, it's pretty clear that they do sincerely believe that what they're saying is true. I mean, I think these activists sincerely believe we're on the verge of apocalypse and it's up to them to save us all.
Yeah, but if you talk to jihadis, they sincerely believe in what they're doing, but they're still funded by Wahhabist funding streams from Saudi Arabia or whatever.
Leo, what do you make of this? Are they going to stick within the law?
Lewis.
What did I call you?
You called me Leo because you still think...
I called you Leo, did I?
No, you didn't call me Leo. You just had the name Leo in your brain.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
Oh, well,
I don't think you called me
Look, you're
Lewis.
just panellists. You're interchangeable to me. You could be absolutely anyone. Leo, I don't care... Lewis, you see, I'm saying it again. I don't care about you as an individual. I care about what you bring to the show.
I'm your favourite.
Well, yes.
And Andrew is my favourite.
Do you know what? To be honest, I got your name wrong deliberately. I'm just flirting with you. Now, tell me what you think about these eco-zealots.
Well, what I think about them, you talk about the contagion of the trans movement. There's a contagion now. I think this is the end game of the world. I think what's happened is these young kids, especially, they think that there's no future for them. They think we're all going to die.
Why, though? Why do they think?
Because they've been told relentlessly. I think also because there is no future. I think we're in endgame capitalism right now. So
no, that's nonsense. Come on, people said that in the 1920s. They're probably saying it around the campfire, back in the caveman time.
Can we just be a bit more optimistic? I know you're all about the end of the world. You're like an Old Testament prophet. But I think we should be a bit more hopeful about the world. Things are getting better. Poverty's going down.
And people say, the environment, we're running. There's loads of environment. Have you been outside? There's absolutely tons of it.
No, first of all, there isn't enough. But I agree with them. I don't think it's the end of the world. I do think it's the end of the world. But I think that they definitely think it's the end of the world.
Yeah.
Okay.
And if you think it's the end of the world, something must be done right now.
OK, well, we're going to move on from Lewis's internal psychological conflict, and we're going to go on to The Star. Lewis, you've got this one. They are running with a weather story, always popular.
Every summer they run with the weather story. It's, according to The Star, blowtorch Brits. It's about Brits who are going to someplace hot. It doesn't even, it says Euro. Basically, they're downplaying the fact that this is in Europe. And
but they're saying that British people are going to brave the sun. I mean, they're talking here about 49 degrees Celsius heat wave in Europe. I wouldn't go out in that.
I know you wouldn't, but I think the average Brit is like dying to do this. It's going to be 23 degrees in Nunhead in the hottest part of next week, which is in southeast London. You know what?
I think that's ridiculous. It's actually dangerous to go out in the sun in that. I would go out in this suit in that kind of weather just to avoid being burned.
Actually, it is not dangerous to go out in the sun.
It is.
It isn't. Just being 40, it's not. It is hot, but I think
you have to wear a hell of a lot of sunblock.
I think sunblock. You should never wear sunblock.
That is the worst advice ever.
No,
you're such a contrarian.
I'm not a contrarian.
Yeah, you are.
I've got the facts and my figures. We've been lied about sunblock. First of all, the sunblock we're putting on is omega-3. You should never put anything on your skin that you should.
Leo, I want some sanity here. You are fully aware that skin cancer is a real thing.
I think Big Nivea got to you, Andrew.
Big Nivea. Well, they did, but that's a different story.
No, it isn't.
Leo, Lewis. Sorry. I'm going to move on. That's it from ages.
You should never...
Shut up! Right.